Hey there, it's Kay, and thank you so much for joining me for today's budget video where I'll be sharing with you guys my paycheck number 2 budget for June 2021 with my real income and my real expenses. But before I get into that, just really quickly, like I always do, I just want to give a huge thank you to my returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. And if you're new to my channel, I would love to see you follow me on my journey by subscribing down below because it's free and it really helps you out. And also hit the notification bell so that you do get notified when I upload. So let's get right into this budget. So if you haven't already seen paycheck number 1's budget, I highly recommend you go check it out. It was very quick, it was very short, simple, straight to the point, and very effortless. And this paycheck is gonna be pretty much the same way, same vibe. The only fixed expense I have for this paycheck is hold on, this is 2 pages, isn't it? No, this is 1 page. It's very thick. The only fixed expense I had was my rent and utilities because I paid pretty much everything else on that first paycheck. And I also did all of my variable expenses off of that first paycheck. So the only things I had budgeted based off of my monthly budget was for the rent and utilities and for my extra debt payments. And that's pretty much all we're going to be paying today because I had estimated an income from my full-time job of $1,100. And just like the first paycheck, I was incredibly close in that estimate. For this paycheck, I received $1,136. So I have a $36 surplus to work with, which is just gonna go straight to debt because I don't really feel like taking that money out and putting it in like an envelope or something. So we're working with $1,136. The interesting thing that happened to me was that I am going over budget. I went a little over budget on my rent and utilities because I renewed my lease, and so my monthly rent went up and I didn't catch it. So my rent and utilities came out to $881. So I wasn't crazy over budget on that, but now that I've caught that, I'll be able to, when I do July's monthly budget, I'll be able to increase that estimated amount. So while we were surplus on income, we were deficit on the fixed expenses. So 881 minus 875, I think it's 6, right? Because 5 plus 6 is 11, so that should be 6. And so the category is 6, and my brain is all over the place because I just got my second dose of Moderna and I'm like freaking out because I already know I'm gonna get really sick. So I apologize if this easy paycheck is already going off the rails. So we are gonna be at plus 30. So the bill total, so category total is 881, and we have 1136 minus 881 is 255, and 255 is 30 more than 225, so the math did work out on that. So that looks really good. And not putting anything in variable expenses, and also not putting anything in sinking funds, which is very sad. I've had a very slow month in terms of saving, but it's okay because I did meet that iPad goal last month, so it's quite all right. So if we have 255, I might as well, like I said, just apply it all to an extra debt payment. So I'm going to carry the 255 over into an extra debt payment towards my Nelnet D account. So while we were plus 30 overall, because I'm paying more than I budgeted for, that turns up as a deficit, and that's what's going to zero out my budget. Which means nothing for extra savings, but that's okay. My emergency fund is fairly beefy right now, and one of the goals that I had for this year was to make a month ahead account, and I've been rethinking that goal. I honestly think I might get rid of the month ahead account and just keep that in savings. Just because I actively share all of this stuff with you guys, and then having to have to go back between multiple accounts and double check this and double check that, just to ease the burden off of my shoulders of just having to backtrack and take money out, add money back in, this and that. And that's one of the reasons I ended up going cashless, is because I'm just kind of I'm at a point where I'm I can't keep complicating my budget. I need to make it more simplified because my life is getting more complicated and I'm very busy now. So yeah, I don't think I have any notes to add or anything. So that to me looks like a completed paycheck budget. Like I said, the first paycheck, very short, very simple. The only thing complicating things is me, because my brain is on a bunch of different things, and that's okay. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate you guys, and make sure to subscribe so that you can continue to follow me on my budget journey. And I hope to see you in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.